Good day everyone and welcome to the final episode of the Tamiya TT-02 build. This episode we're going to be finishing off the body and you'll see the finished car as it ended up being. So first off we're going to get the body ready by cutting out all the extra polycarbonate. So we'll get into that. So I just trimmed off the edge where it leads up to the wheel arch. As I said before, these are pre-cut, so it's pretty easy. You just basically have to trim around the bottom line of the body. Once that's all done and cut out, and then give the whole body a wash in warm soapy water. I'm not using a scourer pad here, it's a non-scratch one, so I can do everywhere. If you've got something that scratches, don't do the windows because you will see that at the end. And also doing the same for the plastic parts, so get any mold residue off them. Once they're washed, just give them a quick rinse off with warm clean water. Just make sure you get any soap residue off. You don't want that interfering with any of the paints you put on. And then once that's all done, just give the body a dry off. I was using paper towel and then I put it out in the sun for a little while. Also use a hair dryer. So next, once it's all fully dried, it's time to do the window masks. So doing a different way of doing it for this one. I've cut them out that the backing tape's still on. And just line it up there to see where exactly it's going to sit and where I want it to be placed. And just peel back a bit of the tape and cut off one corner of the backing, so then I can still move it around and place it where I want it to be when I'm happy with that, and just stick down that edge that's uncovered and then just gently peel it back and peel off the rest of the backing tape, like getting the rest of the mask on there as it's coming off. And this works so much better than just basically cutting out and trying to line it up with it uncovered. So this is how I'll be doing car bodies. Anything that needs a big sticker from now on because it is so much easier. So next, I'm going outside to do a bit of painting. And of course, Henry the cat has to come and stick himself in the video just when I'm about to get the paint cans out and start using them. So I'm using yellow for this car. That's why part of the reason why this took so long to get the video done, because every time I decided on a colour, either that those paints weren't available in any hobby shops, or to me it didn't have a matching plastic paint. So that was one light coat on the body just to basically seal it up. Now I'm going to start on the plastic, and for reasons I'll go over later, the first coat I'm doing is black undercoat. Just give them all a once over. You might be going, why you want to do black? I'll show you later. And then give the body, once it's dry, another light coat of yellow. The next bit for the plastic is a grey primer. Let's give them, once again, a nice coating of the grey. And the body gets one more coat of yellow. Next one for the plastic is Tamiya's white spray undercoat. Once again, giving them a nice solid coating, and the body gets one more coat. With yellow being a lighter color, you really want to do a bunch of layers to make sure it's solid. And just here I noticed with having it outdoors to dry, something got stuck under the paint there. I'm not sure if it was some little very small flying insect or just a bit of dust or something that's got blown into it while it was still wet. But since I noticed it and the paint is still not fully dry, I just used this very sharp hobby knife of a point just to scrape it out. So you can see there that's taken the paint off, but the black bit's gone. And then just one more quick dab of spray on there, and you pretty much wouldn't know it had happened. That's why it's a good idea to check your body each time. So I'm giving the plastic parts another coat of the white, and the body gets another layer of yellow. So now onto the color of the plastic parts. Once again, to me, a plastic yellow. Give them more light coat, and give them the body one more coat. Then time on to start backing the body. First one I'm doing is white. This is to really make the yellow pop, and as it's going in opposite order of what I did the plastic parts, the color before the yellow was the white, so white goes next. Give the plastic parts one more coat, as well as the body another coat, a bit heavier of white. Plastic coat parts get another layer. Next color is silver for the body. This is to match with the grey undercoat I did. There's something similar. The silver will help it solidify the body so you can't see through as easily. And he's coming back to check the work. Get the silver on and one more coat of the yellow for the plastic parts. And then just like with the plastic parts, whereas the first color was black on them, the last color for the body will be black. And this is to once again really solidify it up so you can't see any light through it. But also I like the black so that when you look through the windows, you can't just see yellow inside of body. The black will help disguise a little bit, so when you look in, you'll just see, or hopefully you'll just see black, and then you won't really be able to tell as easily what's there. It's just something I like to do for bodies where you can see inside them. And give the plastic parts another coat in yellow. So now that I'm happy with the coverage, the amount of paint on, time to start getting the body finished up. So the first, okay, we're gonna just quickly show you how the color matching came out. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not absolutely perfect, but it's pretty darn close. So the first thing I do is get the window masks off. I do this before the outside protective film so that there's less chance of my fingers getting all over where the stickers are going to go. Then once the window masks are off, now I'll take off the clear protection. I must say, Tamiya uses some really, really good products on these bodies. The window masks were really difficult to remove. They were stuck down really well. And this outside protective film was probably the most difficult of any of these protective films I've removed from a body in a very long time. It just did not want to come off. It came off once it started lifting, but even then, as you'll see in a bit coming up, even when you start to tear it back, it just, other bits want to stay on there. Like here, sort of got a bit of it to go, and then it just went, no, I'm going to rip this half off, and the other half and the lower bit just didn't want to come off. So yeah, really make sure you get all that protective overspray off. Of course, yeah, the last thing you want is to put on a sticker and then realize there was still the protective coating there. So now that's all off. You can see once again the color match. In most light, it does look pretty good. You can't really see that there's a difference between the two colors. Under really bright light and looking at it closely, you can see it. So now it's time to start the stickers. And for a simple body, there is quite a few of them. As the instructions say, when it goes in focus, apply the stickers in numbered order. So start with 1, 2, 3, and go down the list from there. This is just how Tamiya does it to help make it a streamlined process and to give you the best result, as they obviously know. So number 1 there is at the top of the sticker, so it's easy to get to. And here it is cut out. I've still got the backing paper on there, as I'm just lining up and seeing where I want it to go, where the lines are in the body, where the window line is. And then just like with the masking, I'm just going to cut off a bit of the backing paper. So then once again, I can lay it down on the body, move it around, see where it's in the right spot before gently rubbing over that bit that's been cut out. So that'll hold it down in place. And then with that firmly down, I can lift the rest up and start peeling it off the same way as I did the window masks. And hopefully, if all goes to plan and nothing moves, you'll have the sticker down exactly where you lined it up originally. It's not an absolute foolproof method. I did have one of the stickers for the windows pretty much completely move after the first bit was down and the rest went out of alignment, so I had to peel it back and redo it. But overall, it worked really well, and the stickers came out pretty neat and clean. Probably one of the best sticker jobs I've done on a car like this. So next is to assemble the plastic parts. First cut them off the tree, and as you see, there is the little marks where it's been cut off, where still is the white plastic. So to cover them, I have this lemon yellow, which even though it's lemon yellow, it's pretty close. We're only covering up the little tiny bits where it's come off from the tree. And with that done, time to put those parts on the car. Lower part of the wing goes on and gets screwed on from underneath, just in a minute. And the outside uses body pins. I actually had to ream out the body just a little bit for those outside holes because of the amount of paint on the plastic parts. It was a bit too tight a fit. They didn't want to go in. I just reamed them just very slightly with a body reamer, and they fit in there perfectly. As I said, the middle ones here go in with the 3x8 screw and the plastic holder there. The outside one here, I've put the O-ring already on because can't really do that. My hands were in the way when I was videoing, and a body clip to hold it. And when it was all done, this is how it came out. So I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Very happy how the stickers went. Probably the neatest job I've done, apart from probably one other Tamiya body that somehow turned out perfect. So yeah, that's it for this series. The TT-02 is finally complete. I can move on now to other videos. Sorry this took so long to finish up. I have had other things that have popped up, and then there was the paint issue that I just couldn't find the paint that I liked, and one that had plastic and polycarbonate. And then there were weather issues and work issues, and it's just been fun. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.